So I'm getting this done ahead of time today. I'm still at the podcast show. You can see the design centre behind me. It's been a really good day, actually. Journey was nice and straightforward. There was no issues whatsoever with the tubes. It was really straightforward to get here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, going back will be just as simple. I've decided the remote app took a little bit of playing around, but it's useful at a situation like this because I can focus on me. I can check it's recording. I've burnt one battery already, so I'm down to my final battery. But my intention is to go back inside, to go onto the Canon stand and to give my battery in there and just get a bit of juice in it. Now, interestingly, there was a lady from Canon that I met at the Birmingham show, and she was here again today, and she's given me the name of somebody to tag on my photos that might just help me get in front of the right people, because apparently just tagging Canon UK doesn't get seen enough. So that little nuggets, like bits of information like that, sorry, are worth coming alone to these events for. I've seen a couple of faces that I know. Obviously, these trade shows tend to roll out the same crews at various times. And also with the Canon stand, they're doing a competition that you can win 3 of my cameras by posting a picture on socials and tagging them. Expect to be seeing that very soon. I've taken quite a lot of photos of their stand. I think I've got some nice ones just at the end, actually. So I did edit one here. The MacBook Air has again been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've tumped all of the stuff over. I'm about half, maybe 2/3 of the way through recording, just checking I'm still vaguely in frame. Yes, I am. I've recorded about half or 2/3 of the iPod video. I've taken some shots for the thumbnail. I've taken some shots for the blog as well, so I'm in a good space. I'm not going to record any more here because I want it to look different. So my plan is I took a couple of really nice shots on the tube station going down today. I'll get some more going back over to Angel as well. And because obviously I need some photos to top up for the week, and the tube stations around here are absolutely beautiful. The great thing is standing recording here is nobody bats an eyelid. Everybody's doing it. So there's 2 people just sat down on the table next to me. Not a thing. That's a great thing. You don't have to feel self-conscious at all because everybody's doing it. So in the show, apart from on the Canon stand, I've met with Riverside. I'm supposed to go into that event of Riverside later as well. And I met a cricketer that I knew. Now, I forget the name of his podcast. It's something like Cricket Analysis or something like that. Simon Hughes, who used to be a Middlesex player. And I was once on the field with him at Ealing Cricket Club many years ago. If you're watching this from the States, I apologise. This will clearly be nothing to you. But I've just started listening to his podcast about the last month or so, recognised him, he was here, so I went and talked to him. I'm heartbroken that I missed Emily Maitlis. She was on this morning, but she was on early, really early, about 10 o'clock. I didn't get here till 11:30, but last time I came, I drove. The car park is literally just over there. I mean, the car park is very near to the location, but getting here was such a pain before, whereas getting here this time was absolutely fantastic. It was so straightforward and great photo opportunities as well. So for the rest of the day, it's really a case of getting back, I think, to Waterloo. I might be able to find some locations. I might go for Bank, actually. I might get off at Bank. I think there's a couple of photos I could take there, and definitely different locations. I just want it to look different as well. I've had the spec through from Ugreen, the brief on what they want me to make their video on, so I can begin getting into that. So the idea is that I've had the first half of the money through from the glasses people, I've forgotten the name of the company, from InAir. That's come through. So I've scheduled that video to go live on Friday, I think, at 5 p.m. And then they've got the balance paid, but that was fine. That was due within 7 days of it going live. So that's scheduled to go up, and they are really happy with it. And I think there might be more work coming from them as well, with any luck. And it's just, again, I'm getting so much more used to doing these things now, making that list out. I mean, it's a full written story that I've done, but what I do, I just get the MacBook Air out, read through it, get it into my head, and then I know what I've got to talk about in front of the camera, and I think I'm going through the story well, and I think by the end of it, I'll have a video that I'm really happy with. I've shot a bit of 120 slow-mo. I was going to shoot some time-lapse. The only thing with time-lapse, to get 8 seconds of time-lapse, I need to shoot about 25 minutes. So I'd have to sit still, have the camera on a tripod, and I know it will burn through the battery as well. So whether I do time-lapse or not, I'm not 100% sure. I might do. But again, everything today is being shot on the Canon. And I'm really feeling confident with it now. And the more I'm getting with the Canon team, you never know where that's going to lead. I mentioned to them I'm about to be published as well. I showed my Insta, showed them all those pictures are taken on Canon. So again, things like this are just about networking, getting my face in front of people and constantly just trying to push forward. I could have just spent the day sitting at home, but being here, yeah, it's been a little bit of a hassle. But basically, it's just got me in front of the right people, and that's kind of what it's all about. So I think what I'll do is have this iPod video ready to go live next week, and then in the meantime, I can be working on the Ugreen video. I haven't read their brief yet, and then I'll get that hopefully ready for the week after, and then I've got to start looking for more sponsors. You know, June was good to me, but after that I'm dry again, so I've got to begin working on drumming up some business. I did send an email to Hollyland today. I'm using their mic, I've been using it all day long. I have got the dead cat on now because it suddenly got windy, so hopefully the audio will be okay. And as I said that, a gust of wind came through, so you'll know. And I basically said, look, I'll do it for free because I really want that bit of kit. I really rate the kit. So I'm just hoping that they haven't come back to me yet, but she's always a little bit slow in coming back on emails. So I'm just hoping that when she reads that, it sounds like a fair game to her. So I think that's about all. Now, all we've got to cross our fingers for is that there's no train disasters going home. Getting here, as I say, was super simple. Again, oddly, we came in a very weird route, but London, I just absolutely love it. There's always something, I mean, just the vibe here today, it's all creative, so it's very much my kind of scene. And it's not that I had a great deal of people to see here or a great deal of things to do here, apart from get ripped off for exhibition food. I had one tiny little sandwich in there, and it was £6.50. That really pissed me off. But I think I'm going to go and get a coffee, actually. That's the plan. But on Islington High Street, there's all sorts of lovely restaurants and so on. But I was in the flow. Also, I mustn't forget to pick up my jacket because I actually, for the first time, I paid £2 to have my denim coat put into the locker room because it is warm in exhibition centres, as you know. I got the name terribly wrong the other day. I called him a biscuit. I called him Peter Garibaldi. Of course, I meant Peter. I've gone blank on the name again now. Is that Capaldi? And the next it's Criminal Record, and the next episode of that's on tonight. I keep thinking it's Thursday, but it's only Wednesday, which is a good thing because I'm a day ahead of things. So the rest of this week's going to be very much in the studio. So sadly, the vlogs are going to be from the studio as well. I have had occasions where the camera's cut out on me. I think it's just the speed of the card. So next time I buy a data card, I'm going to get an even quicker data card. This is good, but I probably need something even quicker. Again, today, as you know, just recording Rec 709 because it's too changeable trying to record in log. And something else came up the other day. I was watching the Canon R6V videos, and they said about, in fact, I'm going to go and ask Canon about that. You can shoot RAW. I want to know what the difference is shooting RAW video as opposed to shooting log video. That's what I'm going to do. They're going to be pissed off at me, but it's a legitimate question. Right, there you go. Who knows where I'll get this edited? Who knows when I'll get it up? But it's recorded. That's the main thing. We have a vlog, and I will get it ready for you. I'll speak to you later.